Hey buddy, it's Crazy Guitar 4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. In the last episode, we went through classic, my mind is on classic mode still. We went through All-Star mode for the first time. Yes, we stepped into All-Star mode and went through as our first character, of course, being Mario himself. Talked a little bit about the mode and also went through Mario's trivia because he had a little bit to go through and I wanted to talk about that. This time around, though, we're going to be continuing All-Star mode, going through as the next character, Mario's trusty old brother, Luigi. So let's see how this goes. I'm actually quite excited. Which color am I going to be using? Good stuff he has. I could go Fire again. That's a good choice. Kind of matching with Fire Mario. But I want to go with my personal favorite, which is going to be this Ice Blue Luigi. I've always loved this one since Brawl, and I want to play as it. So we're going to go with it. Are we all ready? I think I'm ready. We're just going to step right in, no waiting, we already know what's up. We're going to step into the first match, fighting against the old classics, 1980 to 1984 I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. So also mode, I'm enjoying a good amount so far. I mean, we've already, we just started, so I can't really say much about All-Star mode, but whenever I do play All-Star mode, it's always enjoyable. There are times, especially at my own time, if I were to be playing, where it does get a bit repetitive. I mean, to be fair, any solo Smash Bros mode will get very repetitive if you play it, if I play it in general multiple times over and over again. But I feel like in the case of the Let's Play, I feel like it's gonna be pretty enjoyable. I think so. Talking to y'all, or I guess me just talking to myself and y'all just hearing it through a recorded video, not the same thing, but sort of the same. It might add some interest to me, which I hope so. But since we're in the rest area, I actually want to go over something real quick. We will go over Luigi's trivia in a bit, but I want to kind of mention something briefly about All-Star mode, specifically with the held items, and a little bit of trivia for All-Star mode too. So with the held items, I mentioned how you got the End Tomato, the Fairy Bottle, and the 2 heart containers, right, which heal different amounts of damaging. But if the player was to attempt to carry one of these items outside of the rest area, for example, you carry the Fairy Bottle like normally, or you were to pocket an item with Villager, it will be lost without healing the player. And unlike in previous games, no items spawn at all during battles. I actually didn't even realize, but that's also something. In addition, while in the rest area, the player's damage is fixed and cannot be altered in any way outside of the provided healing items. Self-damaging moves such as Game & Watch's Judge and self-healing moves such as Wii Fit Trainer's Sun Salutation will not have any effect on the player's damage. Chomp, which I'm pretty sure is Wario's neutral special, cannot boost the effectiveness of healing items in the rest area. So just a little bit about that, if you guys were curious, because it's something I kind of just glossed over in the last episodes, and I didn't really mention. So yeah, I mean, I literally said last episode, I was like, if there's anything if I missed out on or want to briefly mention, I'll mention next episode. And here we are, we're mentioning something that I missed out on. But yeah, so there's a few other things, primarily now it's just kind of All-Star trivia that I just kind of want to go over just for the fun of it. One of the things actually is, if you guys probably noticed from the last episode, is that the Mii Fighters are not present in All-Star mode to any degree whatsoever. Why? I mean, I guess probably due to them being these primarily just customizable characters. So yeah, they're just not the only playable fighters in any Smash Bros. Game to be absent from All-Star mode. If they would be included though, they would either appear after Lucario, which corresponds to the launch of the Wii, and with it the release of the Mii Maker or Wii Sports, or they would appear a lot after Greninja, corresponding to the release of Smash for 3DS and the debut of the Mii Fighters. What else is there? Okay, that's something, that's something, I mean, that's cool, but either way. I guess that's about it for All-Star mode trivia. Nothing really too crazy. I know there's other stuff, but it's primarily either about the Wii U version or just the general other games in the series. And we don't need to worry about the other games. Only Smash 3DS. Also, we're playing on Suzaku. Oh, I thought I died for a second. I was about to say. I thought Pit died for a second. My gosh, we both almost just SD. That was hilarious. I'm glad Luigi's got a really good friggin' recovery, because that would have been very, very bad. That could have ended extremely badly for us. I would have not had. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I would have really restarted the episodes, or I would have just like continued, like cut to. I probably just restarted. Would have been just a lot easier. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know what I'm gonna do for like future All-Star Mode episodes. If like I were to be playing through the mode and then I die and have to restart. I guess if it's early enough into the run, like if we're in like the first, maybe one of like the first 3 stages, then I'll probably just like end up restarting the episode or something, just, you know, because we're like so early into it. No real point in like cutting back to it. But like if we're like in the later stage, then yeah, I'm very likely just gonna cut back to where we were. So that's probably gonna be the plan for these All-Star Mode episodes. If you guys are curious what I plan on doing in that regard. I thought SD for a second. There we go. Rolled right into it. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Okay, you know what? Since we are here, let's go over Luigi's trivia. He's got a few pieces. Nothing too crazy, but a few. We've already been through 2 All-Star rest areas. That's pretty... There's like 4 left. It's like 8. Oh gosh, it's not much. Maybe I guess I'll do like 2 each-ish. Yeah, we'll do something like that. So let's start off by reading. Traditionally, Luigi has always been an unlockable character revealed after an installment of Super Smash Bros. Had been released. However, Super Smash Bros. 4 is the first and currently the only installment to break that tradition, as he was both revealed before release and is now a starter character instead of an unlockable one. Another little tidbit: Luigi's official artwork is based on his Saitan, which we already know this one. It's the one where he's like leaning forward doing the plank, kind of like mid animation. Yeah, it's a good pose for him to have. I feel it fits his aesthetic. I really liked his brawl pose. I feel like his brawl pose is very underrated. Kind of the one where he just cut. Let's go misfire. Okay, we take those. I like the one where he just like just kind of like standing still, but like posing, like holding his hat. I don't know. I like that pose a lot. I think it's really cool. Also, here's Wario with his classic outfit, which is pretty cool to see. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, it's like Wario himself debuting in Super Mario Land 2. That's what they're going based off of. So like naturally the yellow outfit Wario would be the one they would play with. But obviously Wario wasn't a thing until the 2000s. But we're gonna just based off a general Wario, you know, being released as a character, right? Also, we had wireframe Mac earlier, which is pretty cool to see. Alright, that's little tidbits. Early in Smash 4's development, Luigi could wall jump. However, this was scrapped in the final release. I don't know why. Maybe because, like, he was never really able to wall jump in any Smash game prior to Smash 4, so it's like it wouldn't really make much sense for him to all of a sudden start to be able to wall jump. I don't know, that's just my guess. The trophy description for Luigi in the North American version of Smash Wii U makes a reference to Ouija, a popular internet meme. However, it could be also related to a number of games where he excitedly refers to himself as Ouija. That'd be funny if they actually referred to the meme. That would be hilarious. I don't think they would do that, but maybe they did, who knows. Nintendo's been very interesting in like their choices, so I don't know, they could do a multitude of things. So yeah, oh yeah, we're playing on this stage. Oh yeah, Mewtwo's here, so this is another interesting case. I guess our first case of seeing a DLC fighter in All-Star Mode. Obviously, you know, if you didn't have the DLC fighters unlocked, then Mewtwo and on top of that Cloud would not be present, and all the other ones that are DLC. So, just saying. We really went over that last episode, but I just wanted to reiterate it in case people somehow, for some reason, missed last episode. I don't know what you're doing. Come on. Well, if you missed last episode, you're missing out on a great start to a great mode. So, also, yeah, Cloud also can use his Advent Children costume. So, like, that's another, like, special costume that can be shown with an All-Star mode, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty damn cool to see. But yeah, so... Magikin's good state. I mean, Magikin's alright. I'm not the biggest fan of Magikin's, I'm being honest with y'all. Not the biggest fan of Magikin's. It's mid. In my personal opinion, I'm not the biggest fan, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. I had some interesting times with it back in classic mode. But yeah, well, actually, one thing before we really continue, I'm gonna cut this out. I want to just fix a little thing in OBS, just to make things run a little smoother. Alright, we're back in it. Hopefully things will be a little better. I don't know. I noticed a little bit of choppiness in OBS. I don't know if it's gonna be better now. Who knows? My computer's pretty damn garbage, so like if there's choppiness, I apologize. Blame the computer. Anyways, let's continue with the trivia. Luigi's All-Star Trophy in Smash for 3DS resembles his Adventure Mode trophy from Smash Bros. Melee, albeit with a different costume. In comparison, his Alt Trophy in Smash for Wii U resembles his official artwork from his Smabrua Ken page, whatever that is, probably like a Japanese site or something. And in Smash for 3DS, the Luigi with the Poltergust 3000 trophy is titled erroneously. The Poltergust that Luigi is wielding in a trophy is actually the Poltergust 5000 from Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, as shown by it having both a slightly different canister and the strobe bulb equipped. This was fixed for the PAL regions version. Interesting, I didn't know they, I think I actually remember reading about that at some point. I don't remember when, but I feel like at some point I do remember reading that. And it's, yeah, it was just very interesting. I was like, oh shoot, they actually like made a mistake there. Interesting, right? Oh, here's Alf, by the way. Pretty cool to see him. I'm pretty sure you will only see, like, you'd be like, for example, like between like Alf and Olimar, you would only see their standard forms. It wouldn't be like the different colors. Yeah, All-Star Mode typically doesn't show the different colors, like different alternate costumes for characters. The only exception would be like if you're playing as a certain character and you go in playing as your standard outfit, right? Like if I went into All-Star Mode playing as a standard green Luigi, then I would end up encountering Luigi of a different color, of a different costume. I don't know which one it would be, whatever the second one is, I forget what it is. It's not fire like it is for Mario, so I don't know. Get up, nice. Stupid. Made the mistake of doing that. Clothesline spinner, yeah. I love Luigi. Luigi's like so freaking fun. I've always liked Mario more in Smash, but Luigi's just such an enjoyable character to play as. Alright, we're on the final match already. That was pretty quick. But also Mario's gonna be going by very quick, I will say. Aside from yesterday's episodes, this will be a pretty quick mode per episode, I feel. Especially if I play through like normal and just like beat down everyone. So, final 2 bits of Luigi's trivia. Due to Luigi's head coming forward into the Z-axis when he crouches, he can avoid certain projectiles that go behind his head. And Smash for 3DS is the only game where Luigi and Jigglypuff do not have the same availability. Oh, okay. So I guess that means like typically in like, I mean, we mentioned earlier, or the trivia mentioned earlier, how Luigi has always been, at least prior to Smash 4, has always been an unlockable character, but then with Smash 4, and obviously this being the only game so far in the series, Luigi is a starter character. But Jigglypuff was always an unlockable with Luigi since the first game, but now in this version of Smash, in Smash 3DS, Luigi is a starter while Jigglypuff is an unlockable, of course. So I think it changes in the Wii U version. I know the Wii U version changes up a little bit when it comes to some of the unlockable characters. Like some characters, like for example, who are unlockable in this version are actually starter characters in Smash for Wii U. So we'll obviously, you know, mention that when we do Smash Wii U, but you know, just want to say, just in case you guys are curious. Also, how is like Greninja still here at like such a low percentage? I killed Corn before Greninja. Can you get out of here? Thank you very much, Mr. Frog. Alright, well there we have it. There's Luigi's All-Star Mode run through. That was very fun. Didn't really get too much craziness. I got some gold, got a new trophy, which is nice. An unharmed speed demon glove. I think it's like when, it's a thing, I forget exactly what it is, but it's a little bonus you can get for the equipment. But yeah, I would assume for the most part, for these All-Star Mode run-throughs, especially if you get characters like Mario or Luigi, we should be seeing clear times of around like 6 minutes something seconds, I would say on average. So, yeah. Alright, let's get these credits going. So I guess that's what they meant by his Alt trophy being similar to Melee's trophy. What was it, like his Adventure Mode or All-Star Mode? I forget which one it was. What is it? Adventure Mode trophy, okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess his Adventure Mode trophy in Melee was the same pose where he was doing like the down taunts, yeah. But this actually has the Fire Luigi costume on. I'm kind of surprised. I guess he probably did it to like match with Mario. More than likely they did it because of that. Oh, that's a good picture in the background, just like Luigi's doing. Is that the up-ton? I think that might be part of the up-ton, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's like an idle pose. I'm pretty sure it's just up-tons. Like part of the up-ton where he like does like the multi-pose taunt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a pose present in there. Maybe I'm wrong about that? Maybe it isn't an idle animation. I forget. Can I hit this, by the way? There's like something up here that's like pissing me off. It doesn't want to like go. Yeah, it still didn't hit it. There we go. We got it. Nice. Easy 100%. Not bad, not bad. I can't wait until we like play again as like Bowser, for example. Or Bayonetta especially. And they have like those freaking moves that just cover so much of the screen. And the credits just like get destroyed. Oh my gosh, I remember having a lot of fun. Like, even though Bayo's episode of Classic Mode was like okay, you know, it was a fine episode. But playing through Classic Mode, and like ending off with the credits and playing that with Bayo, huge blast. I love that so much. Just freaking spamming that up air like crazy was so freaking fun. Oh man, I can't wait to do that again later on when we get through All-Star Mode and go play as Bayo. That's gonna be great. That is gonna be freaking great to do again. Definitely cannot wait for that. But yeah, so All-Star Mode again. I'm enjoying it so far. Hopefully I won't bite those words. Or eat those words, I should say. But I am enjoying All-Star Mode a lot. So I hope you guys are as well. I've always liked All-Star Mode in a Smash game. It's always been super fun for me. Whether it be Melee, or Brawl, or Smash 4. Ultimate, I can't really say much. Because Ultimate doesn't really technically have an All-Star Mode, at least a traditional All-Star Mode. Which is disappointing, but it kind of makes sense because there's so many freaking characters. Also, look at that, Luigi beat the high score, so now he's at the highest one. Let's see who's gonna actually get the full highest score. I would assume whoever I played through with on hard difficulty is probably gonna get the highest. So, yeah, we can just expect that, right? Let's go into the vault real quick, check out Luigi's trophy, and then off today's episode. Luigi Alt. Luigi may sulk when his downtown is used, but his little dejected kick can actually hurt a nearby enemy fighter. It can even trigger a meteor smash. Notice an enemy leisurely hanging from the ledge, or from the edge. Run over and pout on the edge. That foe will be the one with something to pout about. I like them giving that little tip about the downtown. And it fits well too, because like that's literally what he's doing in the trophy pose. Yeah, I love these little alt trophies though. They add something different from the standard like trophies that you would get from like Classic Mode, for example. They like add their own flair, the whole different pose, different color too. I really do like that a lot. I'm glad it's just like not too similar to like the Classic Mode trophies. There's some care put into them, so that's definitely a plus. But yeah, speaking of being a plus, that is it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. 4. Super Smash Bros. 4. In the next episode, we are going to be heading through All-Star Mode, as the next fighter, of course, being the Princess of the Mushroom Kingdom, Princess Peach. Let's see how this one goes. I think Peach will go by pretty well. She's got some good smash attacks, some power to them. Up smash probably going to be like the best bet, but forward smash probably going to be very well too. Depending on like which variation of the forward smash we get, we'll see what happens, right? So subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch, the second channel, the music channel, and the VOD channel, are of course down below. And I will see you all in the next one. Pop-Tart out.